know you are that girl. I know you see me. Can you see me? KP, I know you see me calling you, girl. Ooh, KG, that was cute. Yes, ma'am, KG. I know this service is working. I have Verizon Wireless. Our service don't break down. No. Yes, Janae. Work me, Janae. You have an incoming call, girl. Answer the phone. Now. Hey, Zanette, how are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. How are you?
I am great. Still trying to get up. This pandemic is crazy. Okay? It's crazy. So do me a favor. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Hello, everyone. My name is Zanette Sexton. I was a Prancing in 2009, 2011, and 2012.
Yes. So, with your name being Zanette, is that like a family name or like what does that mean?
You know what? No, it is not a family name. I have always wondered why I got the name Zanette. I think it's just something that my parents wanted to do. My sisters actually have like pretty traditional names, so I'm the only one that kind of had a different type of name. But I grew to love my name. It's very unique.
It's very different. I love it. I love it.
I actually know someone with my name too,
really?
So.
Wow.
But no, it's not a family name. No.
Okay. What is the definition of a Prancing J set to you?
Ooh, to me, the definition of a Prancing J set is, someone that's willing to work hard.
Yeah.
Someone that can take criticism, because it's a lot of that.
Yeah.
Even when people love you, you still get that criticism. You have to be confident in yourself. Not only your dancing ability, but just confident in the person that you are.
Right.
Because like I said, there is a lot of criticism that comes along with it, but I wouldn't have traded any of it. I really love the experiences. I believe there's nothing like it. So, hard work.
Yeah.
Pretty much.
Yeah. What made you actually want to become a Prancing J set?
Well, I grew up watching the J sets. My dad took me to all the games growing up, me and my sisters. So, I don't know. I was always a natural dancer. Even before I started doing, the major style dancing, I was just naturally good at it.
Right.
So, I didn't start dancing until maybe like the 8th grade. I know now, a lot of girls are starting way younger, but I didn't actually get on the team until my 8th grade year. So, first of all, my daddy is one of those dads that's like, yeah, you're going to Jackson State.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's one of those. He's a Jackson State alum. Both of my sisters are as well. So
yeah,
I don't know. I just love the J sets. I love the Sonic Boom growing up. So it was just kind of like a family thing.
And you can really tell that you love being a Prancing J set. Like you can definitely say you can see it. You can definitely.
I took a lot of pride in it. For sure.
Yeah. Okay, coming from, high school at Jim Hill and being a Tigerette and transitioning into a Prancing J set, like, how was that transition? Was it a hard transition? Was it, like, kind of easy for you? Or?
For me, the transition, it was so-so.
Yeah.
It's the dancing part of it, I'm just going to be honest, I'm not trying to be, cocky or anything, but it wasn't that hard,
right.
But you don't get me wrong. Now it's a lot different. It takes a lot more. It's a lot more physical.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I did have to learn the J set style. But there were certain parts of it that were definitely, a hard transition for me. But I can honestly say that if you give it your all, show up to practice every day with an open mind, ready to learn.
Yeah.
You'll be okay. You'll make it.
Yeah.
Being a Tigerette, it's a lot different.
Yeah.
It's a lot different. But I adjusted well, and I think pretty much everyone in my class pretty much adjusted well too.
Yeah, definitely.
I think the 2009 line was a beast. We all came in, and we adjusted, and then we had Shankita.
Yes.
You know what I mean? As a leader, so she was a great person to follow, a wonderful teacher, and a great person. So for that reason, the transition was pretty smooth.
Being that 2009 was your crab year, like what was that experience like?
it was tough.
Yeah.
There were a lot of tough days and a lot of tough nights.
Yeah.
But I mean, like I said, we came up under Shankita. We had Coretta.
Yes.
And we had Mia.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So those were 3, heavy hitters.
Mm-hmm.
They were on us. They pushed us, and it was not easy. I don't really know how it is now, but it was not easy. The mental part of it was really what made it tough, and we practiced so much.
Yeah.
I mean,
you gotta get the stuff down. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we were there from sun up. Well, from before sun up to after sundown. I mean, every day, especially band camp. Sometimes we practice on Saturdays too. So, I mean, it was not easy.
Yeah.
So we had, and again, like in 2009, we had a lot of crabs.
Yeah, true. Very true.
We really had we had to come in and hit the ground running.
Yes.
So we had to keep up. We had to keep up with Shan. We had to keep up with Coretta.
Mm-hmm.
So it was no joke. If you didn't have your head in the game, it would have been very easy to fall by the wayside.
That's true. It's true.
So
that's true. So how was Shankita as a leader?
Shankita was a great leader.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed that experience dancing under her. Not only was she a great dancer, like I said, she was a great leader. She's very smart.
Mm-hmm.
She's very headstrong. She's driven. I think she really wanted us to do well, in school, as well as on the squad. She took great pride in her position as the Prancing JC captain.
That's good.
She did. She took a lot of pride in it, and there were times she didn't care if you were her friend or whatever. You know what I mean? Like, she would put her foot down. She stood her ground.
Yeah.
Nobody ran over Shankita. Okay. Like, it just was what it was. But she's a very sweet person though.
Yeah.
And
so what is something that she taught you that really stuck with you throughout your years as a Prancing J said?
Oh, something that she taught me. Something that Shankita taught me over my. I won't say it was necessarily anything that she taught me, but if you're looking for a role model, she's a great role model.
Yeah.
She don't play about her grades. She's very intelligent. She handles her business.
Mm-hmm.
She always carried herself very maturely, and like a woman. You know what I mean? Like, to me, she always seemed so much older than what she really was.
Right.
Like, looking back on it, I was a freshman and she was a junior.
Yeah,
senior?
I think she was a junior. Oh no, yep.
Yeah, so I mean, yeah, she was a junior because in 2010 I didn't dance, but yeah. But she, just looking back, she seemed so much older than what she was.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I would say there isn't anything, in particular that she taught me.
Yeah.
But, the way she carried herself, she's definitely, she definitely had her head on straight.
Yeah, she was a great role model. Yeah.
She was. Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
What would you say would be your most memorable moment as a crab?
I probably can't even say that on here. I probably can't say most memorable. So let me try to think about some other stuff. Memorable. Ooh, cause I got some good ones, but I can't.
Yeah, I got.
So I don't know.
What about like at a game, something that happened at a game or something?
Most memorable. I remember one time Shankita fell on the field.
Oh Lord.
It was I don't even know which game it was, but she fell on the field and I saw her, and but when I say she bounced right back up,
yeah,
and was just hit me like it wasn't nothing. But that was pretty memorable. Freshman versus upperclassman was very memorable because I had a short ponytail, and the band director called me out in front of everybody over the loudspeaker about my tattoo because my tattoo wasn't covered up. So it was kind of embarrassing, you know what I mean? But that's something that I would never forget because I was so changed. Okay? But I would say that those two were very memorable moments for me.
Okay.
Maybe my first time marching into the stadium too. Okay. I probably could have cried marching up there. Like, that's how good it feels.
That's definitely a memorable moment. Yeah, I can see that.
I'll say that.
Okay. Who would you say inspired you the most, as a J said?
Inspired me the most? Dang, I'm gonna have to say Shan.
Yeah. Your mom?
I'm
Your mama?
gonna have to say Shankita. I
Yeah.
mean, Shankita's a really good person.
Yeah.
She really is. And I don't. Have you interviewed her?
I haven't, but I've seen it is an interview out there. It is.
Yeah, I would say Shan. I mean, out of everyone that was like out of all the old heads that were you know on the line with me,
Yeah.
you know, she was really the only one that I really just connected with like that. You know what I mean? So I would say Shan. I mean, she's just sweet. You know, even though she was our mama, she was sweet, but she ain't play this shit though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I would say her, and I definitely I do well with that type of leadership. You know what I mean? Like don't let me slide on nothing, but you know, also be a good person to me. So I take well to that type of leadership.
Yeah. Okay. How does it feel being considered legendary and not even captain?
Oh my God, y'all gonna make me blush, and I'm too dark to be blushing.
Look, now you know you are legendary in these streets.
How does it feel to be considered legendary? It's an honor, honestly.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's one thing that I really love about the Prancing J6. You don't have to be the captain,
right?
To get recognition. You know, a lot of times people are like, oh, you know, you should have been captain. Da da da. First of all, my sister Charlotte killed it.
Ooh.
And that was for her. You know what I mean? So what's for you, nobody can take that from you.
True.
It wasn't for me.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I love that about being a Prancing JC. It doesn't matter where you are. If you bucking, you know what I mean? If you handling your business in the fans and on the field, you'll get your recognition.
Yeah.
You know, you do not have to be the captain.
Right.
That I mean, being a Prancing JC in itself is an experience that so many women, you know what I mean, they'll never be able to experience that.
Right.
You know, so it feels really good.
Yeah.
It feels really good to be considered legendary.
So what did you have to do? Like, what did you have to tell yourself during the game to like make you stand out more? Like, what did you do? Because you really stand out.
Yeah. Man, just be confident. I mean, I'm not gonna say I tried to outdance the person next to me.
Yeah.
But I loved when I danced. Like when I danced next to Shannon, for example.
Yeah.
I loved it because I was feeding off of her.
Yeah.
You know, and so sometimes I dance next to my craft sister Brittany. You know, I mean, I don't know. I think I wanted to be remembered.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And honestly, I just loved what I was doing.
Yeah.
And you know, I think that when you really love it, you're gonna give it your all the time.
Yeah,
So
that's true.
I loved it. I took a lot of pride in being a Prancing JC. So I don't know. That's what it was. I wanted to stand out. I wanted to be known. So I gave it my all every week for sure.
We saw it, baby. We saw it. We saw it. So in 2010, unfortunately, you were not able to come back as a Prancing JC. Can you tell the people the reason?
Yeah, I don't know. I guess people think that it's something deeper behind it, but I don't know if y'all remember, but I actually did audition for the squad. I actually did make the squad in 2010. And when we were having physicals, I missed physicals.
Oh, Lord.
And Mr. Murray, ain't that his name?
Yeah.
Okay, Mr. Murray, like, he didn't, you know, it's like he didn't want me to dance because I missed physicals. And so I thought that, you know, maybe I could have got a physical some other way, but he just wasn't going. You know, I tried to talk to him about it. He was just like, you know, you know, you're not dancing. You know, it was that sort of thing. And I probably could have pushed the issue more. Yeah. You know what I mean? And been on the squad, but I didn't. You know, I just kind of let it go. But that's literally all it was. I didn't get a physical that year. Yeah. And he was like, yeah, if you don't have a physical, you know, you can't participate. And so it just, I mean, it was what it was. But I will say in 2010, I was damn near depressed, okay?
Oh,
like,
man.
I was so heartbroken.
Yeah.
I was so heartbroken because I wasn't out there. But that just gave me more motivation to come back. Yeah. You know, in 2011 and just kill it. So I mean,
when you came back in 2011, like, was it different for you? Or was it pretty much the same?
Nah, it was pretty much the same. I really kind of picked up where I left off. Yeah. I mean, it was like, to me, it was like I almost didn't try out. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. Like, if you go back and watch my tryout video, I literally like made the few 8 counts of like the night before. Like, really? It was like, yes, it was like, you could tell if you look at it. But see me dance. I don't know if you know who my sister is, but she was actually a cheerleader. She was a cheerleading captain at that state.
Okay.
But she really, really wanted me to dance, and honestly, that's really, what really pushed me to get out there and do it, because I had a lot of pride, and I kind of was like, okay, I'm not going back because they didn't want me. You know what I mean? But, I went back, and I kind of picked up where I left off, I think. And then I wasn't a crab anymore on top of that.
Yeah.
And then I had my sisters, I had Miranda and the twins, and so, it was cool.
Okay.
I just had to get back on shape. That's it, though.
So how was it with now having Charlotte as a captain?
Oh, it was great. First of all, I think she did a wonderful job. When Charlotte was captain, we were really like a well-oiled machine.
Yes.
I mean, all of us, we all
Murder Squad.
And we all worked together, and it was beautiful. I enjoyed Charlotte being captain. I mean, and we fed off each other even more then because we were sisters. You know what I mean? So just seeing her up there kill it just gave me like, yes. You know what I mean?
Energy,
when that thing gets a magnificent middle, babe, I'm about to book it down, just like Charlotte just said. That's how it was. So I mean, I loved it. I enjoyed it. We had fun.
And that's what it's about. It's all about fun. A lot nowadays, everybody's making it more so of like, oh, she's better than her. It's just too much.
But sometimes the fans kind of project that.
Yeah.
Onto the squad, and it's just the truth.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, everybody has their faves, and such and such is better than such and such, which that very well may be your opinion. But you, as a member of the squad, that's another thing about Shankita. She did not let us get on YouTube. Do not get your ass on YouTube reading them comments.
Okay.
So it was because you will let that stuff get in your head, and you'll start, you might start side-eyeing your sister. You know what I mean? Because people feel like, you're not as good as her.
Right.
So yeah, it definitely is all about fun. Have fun at the moment, because you'll never be able to get these, this opportunity back once it's over. So.
That's true. So in 2012, you came, with the short haircut.
Yeah.
What made you want to cut your hair first of all?
That wasn't even the first time I cut my hair off, I don't think. Was it? Was that the first time I was wearing short hair? I want
to say yes.
Yeah, that was my first time wearing short hair, as Jay said. But I want to say I had wore my hair short like that before. It was just something that I wanted to do. And, at first I was like, man, I might have to, wear a sew-in or something like that. But I'm like, man, nah, my hair be laid. So I'm about to...
Did Miss Worthy have, any type of problem with it, or was it...
Heck no.
Yeah.
No.
Because
everybody loved my hair.
Yeah.
Okay? Everybody loved it. They was like, yeah, your hair be laid. Miss Worthy's thing was, as long as your hair looks good, as long as it can last, through the game. Yeah. And it did. You know what I mean? So I like it. And then another thing is it made me stand out. Like, you could tell who I was from across the field. Yeah. So I really liked it. And I don't know, I feel like I worked it with my short hair.
You really did. Oh, jeez, you did.
Yeah, I worked it. I loved it. I enjoyed having my hair short.
Would you say that the, short haircut was more so of an alter ego for you? No, because I think I've cut my hair off about 3 times. I think I have. And then, even 2 years ago, I pretty much shaved my head. Oh wow.
So, yeah, so short hair for me it's just hair.
Yeah.
So no, it was not an alter ego. That was Zanette. That was the same person out there dancing. That was me. I think it fits my face.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I loved it, and I had a bomb, hairstylist. I had the same stylist from the time I was a kid up until my adult years. So I don't know. And my stylist, she also did Teray's hair back in the day.
Okay.
We had the same stylist.
Yeah. Did you ever want to be captain at any point?
Of course. Who does not want to be JC captain?
Yes.
Absolutely. But the way that it went, of course, I'm sure you already know, it was between Charlene, Charlotte, and Miranda. Yeah. And it was just between everybody that had already danced 2 years. Right. And I remember us having a meeting about that too. I remember them being like, it'll be between, these 3. And I understood, because I didn't dance last year. You know what I mean? So of course I wanted to keep happening. Did I feel a way about it at first? Of course I did.
Yeah.
You know, but then when, you know, as the season progressed or band camp progressed, I realized, that it's not for me. You know, I know my personality.
Yeah.
You know, that's why I say that if it's for you, nobody can take that away from you. You know what I mean? Like the cards would have, you know, aligned the way that they should have if it was meant for me.
Right.
So of course I wanted to be JC captain. I think everybody that becomes a Prancing JC wants to be.
Yeah, that's true.
But it was definitely for Charlotte. That was, you know, that was for her. And I love being behind Charlotte. I love gassing her. You know what I mean? Like,
she was a beast.
She was.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So I loved it. And all of us, I think, at some point, me, Charlene, and Miranda, I think all of us was like, yeah, I could be. I think all of us kind of had that same mindset.
It's a lot of responsibility. It really is.
Because, you know, Charlotte would, you know, all that extra practicing and all that. And when we would go to practice, when it was time to learn dances, because sometimes we all kind of collaborated on routines.
Right.
Baby Zanette was sitting on the floor. I used to be like, y'all just let me know when y'all ready.
Right.
I'm gonna come over there and learn it. I'm gonna be honest and say I'm not the most like creative person. I'm not really good at making stuff up, but teach it to me, nah, bust this shit though. So that's kind of how it was for me.
Let me ask you this: did you ever, throughout all of your years, did you ever like come up with anything as far as counts or?
Yeah. Any stands? I can't remember. I'm pretty sure we all collaborated on some stands before. Because sometimes we like break up. You know, these two people go over here, these people go over here. Y'all come back and you know. But a lot of the things that I made up were more so for stuff on the field. I didn't remember. When I tell you, when Miss Word will be like, yeah, y'all go over there, I'll be sitting down. Y'all let me know when y'all ready. Come teach it to me, and I'm gonna be ready to go.
Right.
No, and it was in that moment, like when those sort of things started to happen. I'm like, JC captain is not for me, but I be bucking it down from that middle.
Okay. So, who was responsible for teaching you how to dance? Like you just dance with so much tenacity, and you're so fluid, and you're still able to have that JC swag. So, like, who really taught you?
My first dance instructor was Maya Lee. You probably don't know who that is. But she was my 7th grade science teacher. And she was over the dance team, the Dancing Diamonds. Okay. That was my first time dancing on a squad. Before that, I would just be dancing at home and stuff like that. But I would say Miss Lee. She had us very disciplined. She had great form as a dancer as well. So, you know, I think I would say her, because when you get into high school, as a Tiger Red, you know, my sponsor didn't even dance. You know what I mean? So she wasn't someone that could be like, you know, do that like this. Right. So I would definitely say that it started with Miss Miley. And that's what I feel like I was always a natural dancer anyway. You know what I mean? I was just blessed with that gift. Right. You know what I mean? So I just needed somebody to tweak it, to show me how to have, you know, great form, how to have good energy. And that was it. Because
that's what it really is. Form, big form, energy, and just being able to grasp what you're throwing, because J-sets are very hard. Well, I wouldn't say it's hard, but I would say it's a lot of attention to detail.
I agree, and that's so important. Those little things, like the head, the way you hold your hand. You know what I mean? That stuff is so important. That is what makes a squad look like one. Right. You know what I mean? Those small details. You can teach somebody, you know, a move all day long, but and Shankita, she didn't play that, okay? Like, them head snaps, no, your head is, we would do the same stand over and over and over until we got it. She didn't play that. Shankita was like, if you're going to be behind me, you're going to have to bust it just like me. Right. So I would say Miss Lee, and then I would double up and say Shankita. I mean, she was just a great leader. I love me some Shan.
Um, which tryout routine gave you the most hell?
Oh, if I can even remember the tryout routines. I remember not the one from my freshman year. No, not that one.
Morgan Jackson said, I think Turn Up the Music was hard. Was it Turn Up the Music?
We definitely did a dance to Turn Up Music, but I honestly can't even remember that. Can't remember the routine. Damn. I don't know. I don't really have an answer for that. Not the one from freshman year though.
Okay.
The one from freshman year, I think was pretty easy. There was one routine though that was kind of. I think I came out in like round 3 one time, or in my trip.
I was just about to ask you that.
I think I did.
Because I was gonna ask you, are you a round 1 girl?
Well, freshman year I came out round 1. I was
Okay.
actually the only person that came out round 1.
Ooh, okay.
And it was my birthday.
Oh.
So that to me that was just wow, because my company in my freshman year tryouts were closed.
Mm-hmm.
So after we did the first round, I literally was the only person that made it first round. But after that, I'm pretty sure I came out first round, maybe second and third. I don't know. I can't remember. But one of those dances was kind of tough because Charlotte had put some stuff at the end, and I was like, okay, sis, you gonna have to change some of this because your girl is not hitting these moves like she, But I mean, we definitely had some pretty tough dances.
Now, speaking of tryouts, do you prefer open tryouts or closed tryouts?
Ooh, preference. I'm gonna say both, and I would say open tryouts because you want the people that support you and love you to be able to witness that moment.
Right.
And I will also say because if you're scared to dance in front of this many people right now, I mean, it's gonna be this times 100 at the game.
Right.
You know what I mean? But also, I would say closed tryouts because I mean, for obvious reasons, nobody is there. You know what I mean? So it's just us in here. So, but if I had to pick, I would say open.
Yeah.
And, I mean, because here we had open tryouts.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, so I was already kind of used to it anyway. So.
Yeah, I think with open tryouts, it is a good and bad to it because you don't want people to, try to tarnish the girls. But then, but it helps you. It really do helps you as a dancer, though.
But then you got to be concerned about, well, I won't say a concern, but I know one thing that they don't like about it, too, is your dance gets out there. Because that's typically the routine you use for your first game or your first couple of games.
Right.
So even though we always tweaked it was never the exact same dance.
Right.
But I think that, that's an aspect of it too. But yeah, I mean, if you're too nervous, to perform in front of people in this setting, there's no way. I won't say there's no way. But for me, that adrenaline rush that you get from all those people watching you, it should just, kind of push you to go harder. But for some people, it doesn't. You know, some people, their mind go blank.
Yeah.
But luckily, I didn't have that problem. It kind of made me like, y'all not about to embarrass me.
Okay. Okay. Is there anything that you would do differently, that you would have done differently as a Prancing J said?
Of course, I would have danced sophomore year. I would have got up and went to my physical.
Okay.
If I could go back in time, like
right.
I wouldn't have missed a whole year,
right.
Of dancing. But
right.
other than that, no, I danced every game. I was never cut.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? So that was a great experience. I mean, that's pretty much it, though. I mean, I really enjoyed it. It was a lot of fun, and I really tried to take in, the moments,
mm-hmm.
While I was there, just look around and, just take in what you're experiencing. Because like
right.
I said, I mean, once it's over, that's it.
Yeah.
And a lot of people wish they could be in your shoes. So you
right.
should really just be grateful, for being able to be in this position.
That's true.
Sure.
That's definitely true. Because it goes quick. It goes very quick.
It goes by so fast.
Yeah. The people want to know, what is your favorite count?
You want me to get up and do it?
You don't have to. You can do the arm movements,
my favorite stand, everybody knew it too, was this stand, the bucket stand.
Oh, yeah.
That was my favorite stand right there.
And then,
that was my favorite stand.
Okay.
There were some other ones, but like starting from freshman year all the way through senior year, that was like my one. I don't know why I love that stand so much.
I think it's
I love to step out with the head.
I was gonna say the bucket part at the end.
Yeah, that too.
Yeah,
that too.
because Mama, you bucks.
I would say that would be number one.
Yeah.
Favorite band.
Okay. Okay. How do you feel about the evolution of the Prancing J sets, like from then to now?
How do I feel about it? I feel good about it, I guess. I mean, nothing is ever gonna stay the same.
Yeah,
You know
true.
what I mean,
True.
because I'm pretty sure that the J sets from the '90s probably was like, okay, they don't do that, and I know for a fact that was like, well, we didn't march like that, and that's not how they go. I mean, listen, nothing is ever going to stay the same.
That's true.
And things are supposed to evolve.
Yeah.
And if things are going right, they should be evolving. They should be trending up. You know what I mean?
Right.
They should be evolving, into something that's better than what it was before. So,
right.
I mean, that's how I feel about it. I mean, that's it.
Let me ask you this one question.
Uh-huh.
Do you agree with what Shankita said as far as, a lot of these teams are starting to look the same?
Of course.
Yeah.
Absolutely. I was in the comments.
Oh.
I
didn't see
on
you.
that post. Yeah, I was in the comments on that post. I do feel that way.
Yeah.
I do. I feel that, and I don't know if it's because now, social media has evolved so much.
Mm-hmm.
And you have way more access to people. Like,
right.
Now they do like collaborations and stuff like that. That was, I think Miss Worthy would have had a stroke had we been doing something like that.
Wow.
Like,
yeah.
That's me personally.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
From my experience there under Miss Worthy.
Yeah.
I don't think she would have liked that at all. But maybe she would have,
Yeah.
but I think that may have something to do with it.
Yeah.
The way that social media, it makes the world smaller.
Yeah.
You have so much more access to other people. So
and back then, social media was pretty new. Mm-hmm. And like you said, Shankita did not have y'all on social media. Mm-hmm. I think that's that's really big. We need to pay attention to that.
Miss Worthy was really like if we wanted to, let's say we saw like a stunt that another squad did.
Yeah.
If she knew that another squad did that, scratch that.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how Miss Worthy was.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we're not doing something that another squad did. Y'all have to go back to the drawing board and make something else up. She definitely wanted us to be original and be trendsetters.
Right.
That Jay says we've always been trendsetters.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, but from what I see, I don't really pay as much attention as I probably can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, to it, but sometimes I look and I'm like, okay, they looking real. Jay said it. Jay said it. Sure.
Yeah.
Looking kind of, like Alabama State or whoever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like Southern, like the Dancing Dolls. But I mean, I've noticed.
Yeah. So, what would you say was your favorite field show?
I loved Swoop from my freshman year.
Ooh.
I love that dance.
That will always be classic.
Yeah, it was tough.
Yeah.
It was fast.
Yes.
It was technical. It definitely took the life out of you. So I would have to say Swoop. I'm trying to think of some other ones, but Swoop is definitely. Oh, I like Hot as Ice.
Oh yeah.
Was that from my junior year?
I
had hair then.
Yeah.
So it was. Yeah, I loved that dance. I loved Hot as Ice.
Yeah.
So those are my two favorites, I think.
Okay. What school or dance team did you like to perform against? Like when you go to let's say you go to Alabama State or some other place. Like what schools did you like to go up against?
Ooh, definitely Southern.
Yeah.
We would be so hyped for that game. I mean, super hyped for that game. I would definitely say Southern and Alcorn.
Okay. Yeah, Alcorn is the big game.
Yeah, but I think for us, the reason why Alcorn was so exciting for us, I think, is because it's the other like big school in the state of Mississippi.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But for me, like Southern's band is just I love Southern's band. I
Yeah.
always said if I would have gone to any other school, I would have been a dancing all.
Ooh, that was one of my questions.
Definitely.
Yeah.
I don't think I would have. I can't think of any other school I would have danced in.
Wow, a
I
doll.
would have been a dancing doll for sure.
Wow.
And that's two totally different
Right.
styles, right?
That's what I'm saying. Wow.
Yeah, but I would have been a dancing doll.
Wow. Okay. What was your favorite band song to dance to?
The band song, favorite band, probably The Show.
Yeah.
Probably The Show. It's a classic.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean, it's you bucking, especially when they play the long version.
Yes.
And they throw them stands coming back to back, or we get to hit that one by one.
Or It's No Crime. Or
Yeah, I like that song, but I'ma definitely say The Show.
Okay.
For me.
Okay.
I like the book. So
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I like those mid-tempo
Yeah.
tracks for sure.
Okay. Top 3 uniforms.
Top 3 uniforms. Ooh, I like Midnight Madness.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Tina.
Okay.
I named Tina too, by the
Really?
way.
Oh, well, hold up. No, we didn't know that.
I remember when we first got it, and they
Yeah.
was like, "Ooh, this is so cute," and I'm like, "Man," Word was like, "Y'all gotta come up with a name." I'm like, "This is Tina right here.
Wow.
It's Tina. Like we don't need the Turner. We just need
Tina.
Everybody already know who we talking about.
Right.
Tina.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
And you know what uniform I didn't like though? I can't even remember the name of this uniform. That's how much I didn't like it. The white one, was it a one leg with the holes on the side with the fringe on the arm?
Goddess.
I hated that uniform. It was so good.
Now I know.
I'm gonna say the Midnight Madness, Tina,
Uh-huh.
and name some uniforms. I
Um,
like Blue Icy. I can't say that.
Oh, that's one of my favorite uniforms. Blue Icy. Yes.
I like the fact that it was white with the blue
Yeah.
sequins on it.
Yeah.
That was different. So I
bet I can figure out another one that you don't like.
Okay.
Brady Bunch.
No, I ain't wrong. I think I only wore that uniform once too.
Really?
If I'm not mistaken, yeah. I like Dallas, but a lot of people don't like Dallas.
See,
I don't know why.
with Dallas at the bottom, like I like the top, love the top,
But you don't like the wide leg.
Yeah, that's what it is for me.
I love it because it was different.
Yeah.
Every other uniform is tight all the way down, which is cool. But first of all, Dallas will have your butt sit right.
Oh yes.
Okay?
Oh, it's
So
good thing.
I love Dallas.
Yeah.
But Goddess. And I remember Charlotte used to love that uniform, and I used to be like, "Man, come on, Charlotte."
They redid it now. Well, just a little bit. They tweaked it a little bit, but
And did they?
Yeah.
The fringe were too long for me.
yeah.
I didn't like it. It was too much going on.
I can't believe you don't like Goddess. Wow. It's another one, Goddess.
I didn't even remember the name of it. That should let you know right there. I didn't like that.
Wow. Okay. So top 3 uniforms that you didn't like.
Goddess.
Goddess.
You said Brady Bunch already.
Okay.
I'm trying to think of some more uniforms.
I'm trying to think of some too.
I liked Tiger Girl. I liked Jungle Fever.
Yeah.
I liked
Jungle Fever. Okay.
You don't like Jungle Fever?
I like Jungle Fever. I do like Jungle Fever. I think now it's time to put it up.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
it probably was time when I was there. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Jungle Fever getting a little, it's getting a little.
It's time.
A little dusty. It's
Just a
time
little
to
bit.
go ahead and, maybe redo it or something. But
It's a lot of they can redo. I really want them to redo a lot. Like Cutaway. I don't know if you know Cutaway. It's a lot of them. Smurfette.
Cutaway Blue.
Yeah, it's blue.
Smurfette. I did like I wore Smurfette one time, and I can't remember what game
That was in 2011.
We were out of town. Wherever we were
Yep.
playing.
Y'all was in. Y'all was. I think y'all played Standout.
You're probably right.
Yeah.
But I remember wearing it. It's a cute uniform, but it's definitely a little too old. You know what I mean? It's time
I want them to remake that though.
I like Chaos too.
Yeah, Chaos was cute. Chaos was very different.
I like the uniform. I like it.
Now y'all have a lot of other teams doing that now. Like the
Really?
Chaos. Yeah.
Yeah, I love Chaos.
Yeah.
I love it.
Which role did you like the most? Did you like Short and Sassy or Magnificent Middle?
Magnificent.
Why you didn't like Short and Sassy?
And you know what? I did dance on Short and Sassy for a little while.
Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, I prefer it. When it seemed like when I was on Magnificent Middle, that whole role, we was just like,
yeah,
we were just together. We was just on it.
Yeah.
So I just loved it. I mean, at one point, I think it was me, Solo, Miranda.
Yep, May.
Karen was on there too.
She was probably on the end, or she probably was on either on the end, or she was on Short and Sassy.
There was one point she was on the end, and I used to get upset with words about that. Because the people need to see me.
Right.
Okay.
Right. And you know she gonna show out. You know she ain't gonna show out.
The people need to see. But yeah, we looked great together. I definitely Magnificent Middle for sure.
Okay.
For sure.
Do you ever go back and watch yourself now today?
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Of course. Every now and then I'm like, let me pull these videos up because I was bugging. You know, I'm slick jealous of the new girls though because their videos are so much better.
Yes.
But that just goes back to the evolution. Technology has come a long way.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so it is what it is. But of course, I go back and look. I like to look at the video shows, bands, all of that stuff.
Do you watch the new girls today?
I do, but I don't. You know what I mean? Like that's what I was saying. I don't really pay as much attention as I probably could.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like I don't really know the new girls.
Yeah.
Like I see they announced the captain today.
Yes.
I don't really. I have seen her dance before.
Mm-hmm.
I have. I think I've been on her page and watched some of her videos before.
Yeah.
So when they announced it today, I was like, okay, yeah, she can really dance.
Yes.
I like her. I remember her. Yeah. She's great. She's awesome.
Yeah.
But nah, I don't. I'm gonna have to start back. I think I kind of stopped watching around maybe like after Dominique's year.
Yeah.
I didn't really watch as much, but Dominique's a beast too, though.
Ooh, child. Talk about it.
Dominique is a beast. She's a very, very powerful dancer.
Yes. You right about that.
Yeah. She is.
On your dream team of 12 girls, who would you pick?
And it could be like any 12.
Any 12 from Prancing J.
12. First of all, the Queen Janier. Okay.
Ooh, yes, ma'am. Did you see her collab?
Of course I did. Of course.
We need you. Wait, we need you on the collab.
Why y'all be trying to bring me out of retirement? I'm retired. Okay.
You can't be retired now.
I might, if the opportunity presents itself, I'm rusty though. I don't be dancing like that no more. I don't.
Zanette, I'm pretty sure you got it.
I mean, okay, but I'm just saying I don't be dancing. I'm gonna say, Janier, Dr. Afrashana.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with Shankita. I'm gonna go with Miranda.
Oh, May, come on.
Charlene and Charlotte.
That's 6. Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to choose wisely. I'm gonna go with Dominique.
Okay.
Shannon. Tamala.
Ooh.
I got 3 more.
Yep.
Somebody gonna be left off my list, man. I'm gonna go with Brittany Jones.
Okay. Yes. 2 more.
Why you doing this to me?
Don't worry now. You got it.
2 more. You know who I loved and who I knew was gonna be captain when they came in as a freshman?
Who?
Sierra.
Oof. I love this.
I remember that. I remember freshman year being like, yeah, she got it.
Yeah.
And I only got one more spot on my squad. I feel like it's a bunch of tall people I named. And
a little bit. That's a hard decision, the last one.
Tough. It's tough, man. If I left y'all, if I left you off, I'm sorry, and I love y'all. I'm gonna go with Coretta.
Okay. Yeah. That's a bad thing.
Yeah.
Oh, baby, that's a bad thing.
We killing.
That's a bad thing.
You bucking everybody down.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. So how was Miss Worthy as a sponsor?
She was I remember coming in my freshman year. She didn't really talk to us like the crabs.
Yeah.
We didn't really get to know Miss Worthy until, like for me it was junior year because I wasn't there my sophomore year. Right. But she was kind of reserved, but she was tough though too. You know what I mean? Like after that Monday after the game, we would come back, we would watch videos of ourselves. She would show us, what we did, where we messed up.
We need to steal that camcorder because we need that footage of Miss Worthy.
I know, right? She got the good footage right
okay.
there. But she was old school.
Yeah.
You was gonna hit them laps. And if you needed to lose some weight, you was gonna lose some weight. But she was like, Miss Worthy's really is like we would have Miss Worthy laughing all the time. She just thought we were so funny. She kind of goofy, you know what I mean? Yeah. But as a sponsor, yeah, she was tough. She didn't play it. I mean, it was a couple times when Miss Worthy like got on us, I remember one time Miss Worthy stood up and cussed. I was like, who is this lady? Oh my God! Like it was dead quiet, and I think we was getting ready for the Honda one year. We definitely was getting ready for the Honda one year. I want to say it was my senior year. And baby, we was talking we were playing a little bit too much for Miss Worthy, baby. She didn't play that. She stood up, baby. She went off on us. Okay, it got dead quiet in there, but I loved her though. She didn't play them games, and like I told you before, all that doing stuff that other squads do. She didn't play that. She was real old school. We keep J-Set stuff in house.
Ooh.
You know what I mean?
Say that one more time, please.
Keep J-Set stuff in house. Like, and her and Shankita was like this.
Yeah.
Like my freshman year, they was like, real tight. So I used to be like, this lady don't talk to nobody but Shankita. She would talk to Shankita, and Shankita would come talk to us. It was kind of like that, but maybe it was just because we was freshmen too. I don't know.
Yeah. Now, people want to know: would you consider being a sponsor one day?
I would, of course.
Really?
I think I had them right.
Let me tell you something. You would.
I think I had them right, but
yes.
I would have to live in Jackson, though.
Yeah.
That's not something that I foresee.
Yeah.
For myself, but of course I would. I think anybody would like that opportunity, but I know that comes with just as much scrutiny.
Yeah, it does.
If you, it's just like being J-State captain almost. People gonna scrutinize you. They might not like your uniform decisions or whatever.
Right.
Or what you're doing with your squad, the direction the squad is moving in. So that's something else. You got to be willing to take a little scrutiny. But I think it's a little different too because as the sponsor, you're not a student. You know what I mean? So you probably don't care as much.
Yeah.
About the opinions of other people. But of course, I would do that. Absolutely. Yeah. That would be like a dream. For sure.
Now, are you gonna be at the 50th?
I ain't even gonna lie. I don't know.
Zanette, we need you.
Am I gonna be? I want to be there.
Yeah.
Be there, and then considering the fact that there probably really won't be a season like that this year. I probably won't be at any games to be able to experience that. I probably will, but again, I live all the way in Arizona now, so
wow.
But I want to be there. I'm gonna talk to my sisters about it, and talk to some of my favorite people.
Yeah.
And we'll figure it out. But I would love to, though. I would definitely love to come back. For sure.
After graduating, did you miss being a Prince and J said?
Yes, absolutely. You miss I don't say the attention, but you just miss the experience.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just having somewhere to be. Now, I ain't gonna lie. When you're in, it's just like anything else. When you're in it, it's like, man, I'm so tired of coming to practice.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But then once it's over, you realize, like, damn, man, I missed that. And, you know, all of the late nights that we had. So, yes, I definitely missed it.
The sisterhood. Yeah,
I still miss it. You know, just being with other people day in and day out and being able to do what you love, you know, which is dance.
Yeah.
Being able to see yourself on YouTube or whatever, you know, that opportunity is over for me. But like I said, I definitely took it all in and cherished it. So, for sure.
What advice would you give the newer generation of the Prancing J Sets?
I would say, again, I'm going to go back and just say work hard. Stay grounded.
Yeah.
Keep your grades up. You know, it's nothing like, don't be, you know, I'm not gonna say that, but keep your grades up. Make sure you focus on your books just as much as you focus on being a JV.
Right.
Because that's something that could definitely get in your way. You know, if you're not staying focused. Stay away from the wrong boys.
Yes.
I would definitely say that. And you know, really try to build a sisterhood. And I think they are, you know what I'm saying, from what I can tell. I think the girls are still, you know, pretty close and still have a sisterhood going on. So try to build a sisterhood and, you know, connect with the women that you dance with, because it's nothing like when you really connected with those people. I promise you, if you can tell, you know what I mean? Like when y'all practice together, when y'all spend time together, when y'all love each other, you know, I think it definitely comes across on the field and in the stands. So that would be my advice. And don't give up. Push yourself for sure. Push yourself, because you know the harder you work, the more you push yourself, the better you'll become. And you should also be constantly evolving.
Yes.
To me, when you come in as a freshman, you should be evolving. You shouldn't look the same every year.
Right.
I think you should be getting better and becoming a better dancer. It's just like anything else. You know, work on your craft and grow.
Right.
So.
Well, I want to thank you so much. This was a great interview. It was good.
I be talking, don't I?
No. Let me tell you something. That was good. You talked your shit. I liked it. I loved it.
Thank you.
I loved it.
Thank you.
I want to thank you one more time. Do you have anything to say to the fans?
I don't. Well, I guess thank y'all for loving me. Thank y'all for watching me. Thank y'all for supporting me. Follow me on Instagram.
I'm gonna put your Instagram on here. I got you.
Okay, but yeah, I mean, just thank y'all for the support. I mean, it means a lot for y'all to feel like I'm a legendary Prince and J said. That's a big deal. I feel like the Prince and J says are the best squad in the country.
Period.
You know what I mean? So if you legendary there, I mean, who better than you? You know what I'm saying? So
period.
Just thank y'all for all the support over the years.
All right. Thank you so much one more time.
All righty.
Bye.